Boom, 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 boom. Hey! Let's test something. Chat test. Will that pop up in my own little chat module? Hello, everyone. Welcome. First off. But, welcome to our awesome stream. This is super cool. I'm going to be reacting to the direct, the Pokemon Presents, if you will, that's going to be happening. Oh, my chat box is working. Well, then I won't mute it. Haha. Hello. Welcome. I'm currently just on our we can up our font size a little bit. Let me up that. Currently just on Scarlet and Violet until this presents happens. We've got another 30 minutes. I'm excited. It's Pokemon news. How can you not be? You know? I'm gonna move this monitor here. I can see everything. We are now exclusively streaming on YouTube. No more Twitch for now. I gotta, in fact, because of that, I have to. I am live. This first stream of mine you've been here for? You know what? Yeah. You interact with the videos, which is awesome. Thank you. But you're right. I don't think I've seen you in a stream. That's really cool. I appreciate you coming out. And to be fair, I have much different stream times than I do videos, but hopefully I can find a nice balance between the two coming in here, because I want to get back into streaming. And this was kind of when they announced the Pokemon Presents, I was like, oh, this is perfect. Let's use that as a good stream day. That'll get me back in the vibe of things, you know, because you do it once and you're like, oh, I'm hooked. At least I do. So is all super exciting stuff. Do I have any? No, I probably don't have. I need to go get the score points. Get me out of here. No, I have a bunch of Froakie eggs. What would you say is your favorite playthrough from the channel? Ooh. That's really tough. Because, I mean, depending on how far back you scroll, I had a, you know, I think Heart Gold and Sigma Platinum have been my best performing ones, because I'm starting to understand more the YouTube game versus just like uploading content. You know, my thumbnails are becoming better, or more clickable rather. You could argue whether or not that's a good thing, but ooh. I mean, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is always like just a beautiful game for me. Paper Mario 64, yeah, that one really, those two are really nostalgic for me. Link's Awakening being like the first Let's Play I ever finished. My friend group and I always had a running bit that I was like never gonna finish a Let's Play because I started so many other channels before this one, and then I finally did it with that one. So that one was important to me. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's between the Paper Marios or ooh. Yeah. Yeah, the Paper Marios. Luigi's Mansion 3 is really fun. Like, Dakota and I never finished that Let's Play, but it was a super fun Let's Play just to do it with someone else. So there's some collaborative content actually on the way now. We're shooting for this week, but no promises. But there's some awesome stuff I haven't talked about on the channel yet. Yoshi! How you doing? Just doing some casual shiny hunting before the Pokemon Presents. I have no idea if my egg counter is correct, but we'll just run with it. It's, if anything, it's under. So that's... Yeah, thank you. I've been enjoying doing it. Today is day 91 of consistent content. It's so awesome to see. The growth, I think since I've began, we were close to hitting 100 subscribers from since I started the consistency. Which is just super cool because now we're reaching into I think I'm at 1064 right now. And that's just really cool to see. Thank you. I guess I haven't really streamed since I got it. I didn't even make a video about it because I was gonna make a video about it and then I just kept making video. Like I never stopped to like. I did make a little like community post, but that was about it. Egg. Yeah, I want to get back into streams. I did not. Oh, come on, give me a shiny. I didn't make a short on it. I made a little like community post, like one of the like text posts that can show up in your YouTube feed. But part of that was because I was going to announce some projects I've been working on, but then those projects never, like, they're not at a point yet where I would have anything to show for it. So it'd just be a video of me talking, which I was like, I'd rather just upload another Heart Gold episode. But I've got some really cool ideas for videos and collaborative stuff. Poltrock and I, for those of you who might not know him, a great friend of mine, also doing Pokemon YouTube, or just YouTube in general. We've got some collaborative streams that we're gonna start doing. I don't want to put a date on it, but within the next week or 2 weeks. So that's going to be really exciting. Just to be collaborating with another YouTuber. Bring some spice into the videos. How did I come up with the name HLEEP? It's quite catchy. I love that you say it's catchy. I need that validation. It's actually a really dumb story. So, you know, as a kid, I had like everyone has like a bunch of usernames, and you know they've all got, you know, your fair share of numbers and underscores and all that stuff. And I wanted something like, and this was before the channel, because this is the username I've been rocking with for a while now. But it was me and Poltrock used to use, or we used to make this really high-pitched like scream sound before we hit puberty. And it kind of sounded like someone was saying HLEEP. So we just called that noise that we were making the HLEEP. And then I like kind of ran with it. Like I just kept doing it. Like I was probably really annoying. So it kind of became like my my little signature thing. And then I never thought about it as a username, and then Poltrock actually had the Twitch username. He was like making a test Twitch account, and he was just like being stupid. You know, it was being funny, and he made the username HLEEP, and I was like, wait, can I have that? Like, that's it. Play some Tot. I mean, I'm not... Oh, wait. Hold on. I haven't hatched an egg in a little bit. I'm not opposed. I do want to keep on the Pokemon theme for now. But I might play some after the presents, after I kind of like talk about it. Just in case we get any new viewers in and they're like, oh, what the heck? He's playing Tears of the Kingdom? I'm in the wrong stream. But I might play some after. I still haven't beat through it, as you can imagine. That has not happened yet. As much as I would love to. My girlfriend is almost entirely through Tears of the Kingdom. At least as far as the story goes. Obviously, being entirely through a game like that is a feat in itself. You know, it is what it is. I know I'll beat it, and I know it's a fantastic game. I went out to California for a friend's wedding. First time in California, by the way. Beautiful. But I had a flight, so I played Totsk on both the flight there and the flight back. I got all the Dragon's Tears when I did that. Double viewership guaranteed. I'll put one hand on Violet. Honestly, I could probably put one hand on Violet. I can't promise that I'd be able to one-hand Totsk though. Because if I'm just running around hatching eggs, it'd be a little disgruntled, but I'd be able to run around and hatch eggs. Or maybe walk around and hatch eggs. Okay. I don't blame you. It's those big games can feel like a monster to tackle, but I'll speak for just about everyone on Earth that you won't regret it when you do. Welcome all. We are just doing some light shiny hunting before the direct. Or well, the presents. Oh, you enjoy your One Piece. I almost started One Piece. I haven't quite started it yet. But I'm interested in it, to say the least. It's also just like a behemoth to want to tackle. I haven't had a shiny in a long time. Was I on my flight when I got a shiny? I was somewhere unorthodox and I found a Starly shiny. Oh, I think I was... No. I think I was on the... I found a shiny Starly somewhere, not in my residence. I had double-clicked that because I missed a couple when we were hatching before. Okay, one more egg. Yeah. I'm excited. I really want to get back into streaming consistently, so this will be the start of that. Which is just an exciting thing to be putting into the air, manifesting up. Well, do I have a favorite Pokemon game? It's tough. I really love Scarlet Violet. It's up there. Heart Gold. So, well, I had Soul Silver growing up, so Soul Silver, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver is also there. Pokemon XD is also in there. That's probably my weirder take. Like that's like the hot take people want to hear. That is very fair. I have probably that same nostalgia for like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, which are also like though that generation is my favorite generation for sure. But game, you know, I mean there is a different, I don't know. It's tough. It's a very tough thing because I love all of the Pokemon games. I've never had a Pokemon game where I played through it and I went, man, that stunk. Some were definitely significantly better than others. Some of them worse than others. Sword and Shield. But Pokemon's tough. There's like over 1,000 of them now. So not having a favorite, maybe you need to go on like a favorite Pokemon picker and just like sit through it. Well, no one needs to do that, but it could give you it could algorithmically give you an answer based on your decisions. I just want a shiny Pokemon. Well, can we get a shiny before the presents? Hold on. I should add a little text box that says like shiny hunting before the, where is text? Here we are. Let's add a new text source. I'm hype. Properties. I do not want it to say I'm hype. Shiny hunting. Oops. I have caps lock on. Before presents. That's not how you spell that word. And then I need to make my text white because that matches the rest of my theme. So it doesn't even look... Why? Oh. Can I align it centered? Yes, I can. Here we are. The lower, the better. That's my, I'll put that in the corner there. Oh, what did I just do? There we are. I'm ideally, I don't have to get any more eggs. I do not want, but I haven't had the best of luck with shiny hunting eggs in this iteration of Pokemon, so based on my history, let's just hope less than Score Bunny, which was around 964. The number's ingrained in my brain. Oh, we got X. But hopefully less than that. That one, it was like one of those sunken cost fallacies where it was, well, I can't stop now because I started it. I got to see the end, and then I kept saying that and kept saying that, and each day would go by, and I would not have any Score Bunnies to show for it. But, you know, what can you do? Let's see here. We got about 10 minutes till the presents, a little under that. 10 minutes till I switch to the presents layout is actually the... That is no shiny to me. I guess I didn't look at how loud the game audio is going to be. I have the audio adjusted for like I have it higher because people, if you're watching the presents with me, you're going to want to see it. Or you're gonna want to see it. You're gonna want to hear it. You'll be able to see it. That's not the. Oh. Ooh, that's a great question. What do I think Nintendo's next console is going to be like? I think they have to... I mean, I think the pretty common consensus is they have to stick now because they killed the DS line. Now they also don't... You know, they're in this hybrid of DS and home console. And it's a really, really good thing. Like, they nailed it. It brought Nintendo back on the map. You know, the Wii U shut them out. And the 3DS sold great, but nowhere near what the Switch is doing. Like, just as far as, like, every person I know has a Switch. And I'm not just talking about, like, my friends who like Nintendo. That's a given. Like, every non-gaming person, if they have a new console, it's a Switch probably. And they got this market share, kind of like they had with the original DS, that I think they can't step away from the newer stuff, or like this hybrid style of home console and portable. So it's got to be portable if there's a Switch 2. I wish Nintendo games were cheaper, though. I mostly buy indie games now. You know, that... Yeah, indie games are increasing in quality, though, too. I will say that. A lot of the games I play, like, on a day-to-day basis, are just, like, small operation games that, like, blew up. And granted, obviously, you know, there's your Tears of the Kingdom, your Breath of the Wild, your... Hollow Knight is really good. I haven't played Celeste, but I've heard it's great. It's also cool to just, like, see a small studio like that, you know, have success. Ah, that's really cool. What is that Pokemon? Oh. Disarming voice. I never had that, I guess. Doom, 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 doom. I did. So I fixed my YouTube chat issue. But what I did not fix was the chat box issue. Small live. So I'm responding to chats that are showing up pretty late for my chat box people. Like, I responded to that chat, just popped up like a minute ago. But I'm seeing them as they're coming in, so that's how I'll handle that if it's if it's throwing some people off. Granted, you can see the chat, because I'm only on one platform now. We're sticking to YouTube. We're gonna only stream on YouTube. I fixed the issue. We're doing we're super low latency stream, so we're all good there. The chat box doesn't function the best, but I think I can look into that a little more. But that's also not really like anything I can control. It's like a plugin, you know? 5 minutes. Let me check the window quick. Premieres in 5 minutes. It'll probably... I will switch over. Here, I'll move my tab over so I don't have to tab in. I have 2 monitors. When I see it start moving, or like... Typically, I know they do like a countdown for this kind of thing. I'll start it then. Or I'll switch over. It's just a couple hits of a button, so I'm not... I'm curious as to what they're gonna do. We don't have news on a new Pokemon game, really. But DLC's coming, so what... like... But would they really do a presents just to announce... like, some new raids and, like... Pokemon Sleep? Garbage? That's a good question. I almost hope they don't touch it too much. That's a game where you want it to get the BDSP style treatment. Where they just like redo it, but prettier. Like you almost don't want them to add too much new stuff. But at the same time, I say that now, but if they add something new and it's really cool, I'm gonna love it. Sure. Doo-doo. Pocopath, can you take us to the Pokemon Presents? 3 minutes. It is not popped yet, but I could switch. I'll switch over in like a minute here. I am out of eggs. When will I learn? I'll release those guys later. If it was something like Bowser's 3D World. That'd be cool. I see what you're getting at. I'm so excited for that game. It's gonna be so cool. 2 minutes. I will switch over just for the sake of the stream. Save this up. Just because I'm sure now that it's actually closer, people will start coming back in. Let's get this window here. Get my Streamlabs on. Oh, hello, that's me. Let's drag me over here. I can't full screen it yet. Premieres in 60 seconds. Whoa. Who do I main in Smash? Ness. I'm the worst. My Ness is nice though. No lies there. You know, that's really fair. That's a good strat. Do I have a chat box set up? Yoshi is back. It should be going live any minute now. And that's when I will switch over. Because then I can full screen it. But I don't have a cropped Chrome view right now. Otherwise, I would just do that. There's the chat. Give me 8 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock my time. Probably loads of different times for all of you. It's 8 a.m. Come on. I hate the countdown noise they do. We're here, though. We are here. What the heck? Oh, is it because I clicked off? Here we are. Sorry. There we go. Oh, well, wait. Not even taking up the... Woo! Let's get it! I gotta mess with the volume as we go, because that was really loud. That countdown was too loud for me. But now it's, like, quieter. They should think about that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Utsunami
Hello!
from the Pokémon Company. In today's presentation, we'll be sharing information about several Pokémon projects, including the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games.
Okay.
First of all, the weekend of the 2023 Pokémon World Championships is nearly upon us at last.
Is that this weekend?
Hope you'll enjoy this video.
This is really cool for people who
Hello,
do
Pokemon
this,
trainers.
but...
I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International.
Chris Brown?
Pokemon World Championships to Yokohama, Japan.
Bro.
In just a few days, over 1,000 trainers.
That's not Chris
all
Brown.
around the world make the journey to compete for the title of World Champion across the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video games, the Pokemon
Oh,
Trading
no
Card
way.
Game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. These new World Champions will walk home with the exclusive Champions line of product for this year.
Thank you, Chris.
Honor the season-long
Christopher Brown.
making it to the World Championships. Every
Chris Brown has seen better
also receives a
days.
special welcome kit. Since 2013, the featured promo card in this kit has been Champions Festival, which showcases unique artwork themed after each year's location. Now,
I mean,
first time
I love that they do this
new
stuff.
promo card, Paradise Resort. Competitors will also get the coveted World's Pikachu plush. Based on
Oh,
this
well, now I
year's
just want that. I don't care about the card.
For those who aren't competing, the World's Pikachu plush, along with other exclusive items, will also be available at the largest Pokemon Center World store ever. From
Where?
August 11th to 13th, as
Oh,
top trainers compete,
well, I don't live there, so I can't.
we invite the
I
rest
can't
of
make
our
it that day.
global
I
community to
work.
Celebrate Pokemon together at home and tune into our live broadcast for the event.
See, I do love.
Now, let me hand it off to our Japan.
I love that
Q.
Pokemon Company
Share the
embraces
exciting
this.
World Celebration
You
events
know, I can't.
happening around Yokohama, Minato Mirai,
I can't
today.
like dock it, but like
Thanks, Chris.
I
Review
don't
Watanabe here from
I
the
don't
Pokemon
care.
Company. To celebrate the Pokemon World Championships 2023, we've begun a number of events here in Yokohama Minato Mirai. We're collaborating with various facilities in Yokohama so that visitors can experience the atmosphere and Pokemon of each region in the Pokemon
Why
world.
doesn't my
You'll
town
find
get
plenty of
Pokemon
photo
murals?
ops set up for you, along with great artwork around Sakura Gicho Station and Minato Mirai Station. to
Look at the
celebrate
Photoshop. The drop
Additionally,
shadow
we'll have a
that they
specially
put on
equipped
those
luxury cruise ship
actors.
docked at the key for you
Or
to
the
enjoy
models,
during the
rather.
competition period, From August 11th to 13th, stop on by the Pokemon Trainer Cruise.
A trainer cruise?
There are many spaces
That
on board where Pokemon trainers from around
is
the world
so
gather and
cool.
to enjoy some casual trading and battling with their Nintendo Switch consoles and Pokemon TCG decks in hand.
Okay, casual trading and battling, like anyone who's on that boat is not casually training
And there
or
are many
battling.
more events being
Let's
held,
be honest.
including Pikachu parades. We hope you'll enjoy a fantastic summer together with Pokemon in Yokohama Minatomidai. For more details, please visit the special events website. Finally, I think Chris and I would both like to say...
Otanoshimi.
We actually have one more
Okay,
video
Chris
related
Brown.
to the 2023 Pokemon World Championships to share with you.
Those plushes are really cool.
Hi, I'm Andy Ghost from the Pokemon Company International. We're thrilled to bring the Pokemon world together for the premiere of our newest short animated series, Pokemon Path to the Peak, at the Pacifico Yokohama on August 11th, alongside the Pokemon World Championships.
How do I get his office?
Pokemon Path to the Peak is a tale that brings the Pokemon trading card game to life as you've never seen before. Set in the compelling world of competitive Pokemon trading card game play, it's the story of our hero Ava, who discovers her natural talent alongside her Pokemon Oddish.
Here's the thing, I'm gonna like
With the support
flame
of
it, but
family,
like
community, and newfound
I'm all
friends,
for
she
more
sets her goal to rise to the very top.
Pokemon things
Here's a
in
sneak
the
peek.
world.
I know it's tough moving
But
to a new place.
let's not pretend I
but
care
Think of it as a new start.
either. I'm not gonna watch this.
Try new things, make new friends, and eventually you'll find your place.
Challenge accepted! Welcome to the
Let's
Pokemon
battle!
Club.
You all play together? That's awesome!
I know, right?
So the new girl
He's
can
just like
learn.
me for real.
How would you do in a real competition with championship points on the line?
Not the Oddish. Yeah, I don't like that art style really either.
Look out for Pokemon Path.
That's
to the
why I'm
Peak.
like, I'm all for more
Episode 1 will
Pokemon things.
also be
Like, I won't
available
watch it,
globally
but
on YouTube August 11th.
I mean,
we can't wait for you
We,
and all your friends
sure.
and family to join us on the journey.
you know, I'm glad there's a team somewhere doing that.
The first ever Pokemon World Championships to be hosted in Japan is nearly upon us. We hope everyone is
Really?
looking forward to it as
The
much as
first
we are.
in Japan?
Next up, we have the latest on the return of that tough-talking Pikachu.
Oh, yes. I was just waiting for Detective Pikachu news.
The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call
The name's
great
Pikachu.
detective. I live and work here in
This
Rhyme
game
City,
looks,
where humans and Pokemon
terrible.
live side by side.
and I'm not talking about the
Everyone loves it
gameplay.
here, and not
Well,
just
the
'cause
gameplay
coffee's
does look
outstanding.
terrible. But
When I'm not busy solving cases
look, this is
that
like
crop
supposed to
up,
be like
I'm
cinematic
looking for leads
views.
on my missing partner, Harry,
And
and
it's like,
no walk
it
in the
looks like a
park, let
low
me tell
budget,
ya. Mhm. You want to know more about me?
actually a low
All right,
budget
all right.
Unity
I guess I
project
can open
looks
up a
better than
little.
this. Like, aesthetically. I
First,
don't want to know
here's
more
Tim.
about this.
He's my
Truthfully,
partner at
the
moment.
movie
For
was
some reason, Tim
good.
can understand what I'm saying.
It like
He knows
kickstarted
too.
like a video
This
games
guy
making
right here
movies
is
trend
Harry. He's Tim's dad.
that I'm here
if you can
for, but it
believe
was the worst of all of them.
Then we got Tim's mom, Irene.
I
and
think
his little
of
sister,
Sonic and
Sophia.
Mario and
There's
all
also
that.
Rachel, who goes to college with Tim. Well, speaking of Rachel, her dad, Howard, he's actually the mayor of Rhyme City.
Whoa!
And I barely scratched the surface
Lotad
of all
looked
the
pretty.
interesting characters around
The
here.
Lotad model looked cool. But that's because it's a Lotad.
Let me give you the gist of what me and Tim do. Whenever an incident occurs,
Oh no, a Pokemon fainted.
I talk to the Pokemon, and we work together using our case notebook to deduce what happened. When investigating a scene, we're total
I
pros at finding
could
everything. but
not
even pros gotta take it easy
care
every so
less.
often. You can count on us to solve even the toughest cases in a flash.
But once again,
Oh,
I will
right.
say,
Sometimes other Pokemon help us with our
when people get
investigations.
like, I'm not angry about this kind of thing. I just don't want to hear about it.
She can track
Because
down
this is an
suspects
entirely
with
separate
sensitive
team
notes.
working on a separate, like,
And Darmanitan here.
it's not
has a
affecting the other
pulverizing
games that I
punch.
want to hear about.
All kinds of Pokemon
You know.
lend us a hand.
Do I think this needs to
How could I forget
exist?
The Hi-Hat Cafe. It's a famous coffee house in Rhyme City.
Probably not.
Their best customer.
Especially when you look at
First
the
cup in the morning really makes me
graphical
smile.
models and
Looks like trouble's brewing.
oh, a
Just
Corviknight.
can't catch a break. Seems like another big mystery is unfolding in the city.
Bro, it's just
We
a
just wanna
bird.
find Harry already. If you want to know what happens, you gotta wait till October 6th, okay? Why that day? Isn't it obvious? That's the release date for Detective Pikachu Returns. Let's
That's a
solve
cool
some
box
mysteries
art.
together.
I'll give it that. But you really, I like the idea.
Tough
There's a
talking,
place for it.
Powered by coffee. The self-described
But-
Detective Pikachu works together with his partner, Tim,
Anybody
to solve
care?
cases around town.
Does anybody care?
Detective Pikachu Returns for Nintendo Switch systems is now available for pre-order on Nintendo.
You've got
eShop
Super Mario
and
RPG
participating
dropping.
retailers
You've
and
got
online
Sonic
stores.
Superstars dropping. The new Spider-Man game for
We hope
people
you
who are
check
into
it out.
that.
And uncover for yourself the truth behind the strange cases these two must tackle.
I will not be checking it out.
Next, we have a number of announcements and updates to share with you.
Okay, here's like probably mobile apps. Although they did say announcements, but like sometimes that just means like, yeah, the anime. I mean, cool. I don't know if ditching Ash was the move, but sure. I'm not opposed to it, but I think the only way a Pokemon anime could really be cool is if it stopped catering to kids. But then that goes against like everything Pokemon is, you know? Like, can you imagine a Pokemon anime that was like more adult themed in like nature? Just like it had like real conflict and death and, you know, it's really just death, but like, you know, that intensity. Like, I don't.
This year,
Yeah.
Pokemon Go is once again holding multiple.
Yeah, this is
Pokemon
just the
Go
mobile
festivals.
app section.
The locations for 2023 include London, Osaka.
Is
and
there one in
coming
the
next week,
US?
New York
Oh,
City.
guess where I won't be?
On August
New York.
26th and 27th, we will also be holding Pokemon Go Fest 2023 Global. Additional
Global.
events
I could be there. I'm on the Earth.
In this year's Pokemon Go Fest, Diancie
Ooh.
will appear for the first time ever.
I need
Diancie
that.
can Mega Evolve into Mega Diancie 2. And Mega Rayquaza
It's
will
kind of
also
weird
be
that
appearing
Pokemon
in
Go
Raid.
grabbed a hold of the
celebration,
Mega
Pokemon
stuff
Go
and just
comes
like
only once a
like
year, so we
continues
hope
to
you
bring it
all join.
alive.
Oh, and one more thing.
Pokemon Go news that I'm supposed to be like is worth a trailer. What could it be? What am I missing here? Somebody understands this. Oh, okay. Now I understand. That's cool. I do play Pokemon Go. I mean, I'm not gonna get like, oh, they're adding.
Beginning in September,
The Paldean
first
Pokemon.
discovered in the Paldea region will be appearing in
But
Pokemon Go.
let's go.
Suit up for adventure and head out
I
in search
will
of Pokemon
participate
from
in that
every
and
region, from
catch
Kanto
them.
to Paldea. Pokemon Go Fest, the 2023 Pokemon World
I actually really like
Championships,
Pokemon Go.
and more Pokemon
I try to
make
play it
their
every day.
Pokemon Go debut. As we continue through Pokemon
Not like
Go's
for
7th year,
extended
your
periods of
adventures
time,
will
but I
only
launch it.
continue to expand with the entire world as your stage. Pokemon Unite recently celebrated its second
If this game was on PC, I would literally only play this game.
First is a new type of battle.
I just don't play Switch games competitively like that.
From an onslaught of wild Pokemon.
If this was on PC, I promise you I'm there 24/7, man.
Plus, the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo joins the fray. During battle, Mewtwo can Mega Evolve into
Like, to be a fan of this game has to be really cool.
X can use its moves in quick succession, allowing players
And I
to
played it for a while
Players can obtain
when it
Unite
first came
License
out.
X Mewtwo via an event
And maybe I'm just being too harsh, but I'm just like,
you'll also be able to get Unite License
I'm a
Y,
PC guy.
which allows Mewtwo
So
to Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo
my
Y,
Switch is
as
for
Mega
Nintendo
Mewtwo
first
Y
parties, and that's what this is, but like,
differently than Mega Mewtwo X.
I don't want to play a MOBA with my controller. I really don't.
Please look forward to
It's not impossible, but I just don't desire
the
it.
2023 World Championship Series prediction event is also underway. All players can participate, so join in the fun and excitement of this year's World Championships. And after this broadcast ends, we'll be
A
giving
gift
powerful
code.
Platinum Boost emblems, as well as limited licenses for
Second
both
anniversary.
and Mewtwo to everyone who enters our special gift code in Pokémon Unite. Plus,
Pokemon.
we're also holding a second anniversary prize machine event. This is a great chance to get popular holoware for Pokemon like Pikachu and Cinderace. Please join us in celebrating Pokemon Unite's second anniversary.
I forget it's also like a mobile game. Like I could play it on my phone. I have it on my phone.
Man, Pokemon battling. It's so much better. So much more fun than I ever even knew.
Oh, this is Pokemon Masters EX.
Have us a fruitful battle.
Yeah.
At last, our first sync pair from the Paldea region. It's Nemona and Palma.
Another game I don't care about. We are 15 minutes in, still to have not cared about anything yet. Pokemon Go was the first thing that like piqued me.
Nemona and Palma are a special sync pair with the new Sprint Roll. Sync pairs with the Sprint Roll excel at attacking quickly.
When you
By
make
introducing new roles like this one, battles
mobile
in
games
Pokemon
like this
Masters
that are
EX
too
will be
gimmicky
fun
for me, like why on earth would I take the time to learn
Palma will go live
too
right
much
after this
stuff
broadcast.
to play a
Be sure to
mobile
check
game?
it
I don't
out
know.
when you're done tuning in.
I'm an adult. I don't have time like that.
And beginning August 9th, another special event will be held to celebrate Nemona's debut. Battle against Nemona as she gets stronger day by day to earn gems.
Ah yes,
Starting
to earn
August
microtransaction gems.
Victor and Spectrier.
That's why I don't care.
They're a sync pair with the new field roll. Which
Everything's a
is
microtransaction.
Anyone who completes this event can team up with them.
Is Victor his
And to
default
celebrate
name?
this Pokemon event, you can claim a gift
Is that just a dude that they made up?
There are plenty more events in the works as we ramp up for the 4th anniversary of Pokemon Masters EX, so stay tuned.
A game like that, where it just had every trainer, is like a cool idea. But like, this is still gonna be some mobile. Oh, this is like Pokemon sushi.
What's this? The newest dish at the cafe is sushi? No, wait, it's the Mimicry Pokemon Tatsugiri, now visiting the cafe in Pokemon Cafe Remix.
Oh,
Serve up some delight to curly form Tatsugiri, droopy form Tatsugiri.
well now I
and
better go
stretchy
play
form
Pokemon Cafe
Tatsugiri,
Remix.
Some of the best dishes. Progress through the event and
No,
you'll be able to choose
I will not.
to join your staff. You just have to decide which Tatsugiri you like most. Plus, to
I like the
celebrate this Pokemon Presents, we're also giving away a special
Tatsugiri's a cool Pokemon. I'm not gonna slander. I'm not gonna slander Tatsugiri, but
today, 5-star chef Tropical Vaporeon is now available in deliveries.
I don't know. I don't think any of this has to be in a Pokemon Presents. Like any of the mobile game stuff could just stay out. Pokemon Go could stay. Because that hit a popularity on a global scale at one point. This though, how many people actually even play Pokemon Cafe Remix? I get the number is not 0, but someone show me who. So I can delete it from their device. Oh, okay, whatever.
Experience the world of the Pokemon TCG.
I thought we were getting the Switch Online Game Boy games.
When it comes to Game Boy, Nintendo Switch
Which, I mean, this kind of is, but it's
As the
not.
main character, you'll search for the legendary cards and battle all sorts of trainers using your own cards.
I mean, it's a cool thing to have. I'm never gonna be opposed to putting more games on the.
And we have even more good news.
That's good news.
Pokemon Stadium 2
That's
will
really
also
good
be
news.
airing on Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online.
It's still not the mainline games though. I am happy about this though. This is the first good news we've gotten.
Gold and Pokemon Silver. Several mini-games will also be available. You can play Eager Eevee,
Eager Eevee?
Power Plant, Furret's Frolic, and more.
I wish I grew up with this game because this would be a lot cooler if this was nostalgic for me.
Titles you see here will be available
But it is
after this
not nostalgic for me. So it's just kind of cool, is all it is.
Pokémon Sleep, a game that makes waking up something to look forward to, was released last
Bro,
week.
they did not just say that.
When you track your sleep, your results will determine which styles you'll find Pokémon sleeping.
A game that makes waking up
You may find Pokémon with rare sleep styles.
something to look forward
So
to.
try to rest your very best.
Is
and
that
study the
is
many
that
sleep styles
is that how
waiting
we're
to be
gonna take
discovered.
this marketing? Like all of our lives
We're
are
also
so miserable
preparing a
that
good
without
sleep day
Pokemon
in-game
Sleep,
event
I
for
can't
the
wake
night of
up
the
and
full
look
moon.
forward to my
At least some
day.
people struggle to get enough sleep that night.
Good
So hope
sleep
you can
day.
get enough sleep, even on such nights.
This
Powering
this
up
stuff's
drowsy
weird.
power
I
on
don't
good
know
sleep
why they're
nights
doing
so you
this.
can
I
meet
get it's
even more Pokémon.
microtransactions and stuff, but why do they want to track my sleep data? Because it's a company. They made this app with intention. Why do they want my sleep
Try to
data?
get your
I don't
very
know.
best rest
Maybe I'm
together with
just
Pokémon
cynical. But hopefully that's like all the mobile apps they could have announced. Please.
And next, we turn to the latest updates about the Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet games, the newest games in
Okay,
the core Pokémon series
this is-
released in November last year.
I mean, this
Please
is
have a look
okay.
at this video.
I don't care about DLC updates. Like, I just want to either play it or to not hear about it. And I get they have to market it, but like all the whatever they're about to tell me, I probably actually don't really care about. Like, cool. History class. What's that? What is this style? Why are they putting so much effort into this style if this is about the games? Nemona's ancestor? Arvin? Oh. This isn't even about the games!
We will release an online original animated series set in the Paldea region.
What?
The name of the series is Pokémon Paldean
I mean,
Winds.
cool, but like,
This original story
there's
is
nothing to do with the games
drama
at
of
all.
Several
Get
academy students as they come
Oh
into
my
their own,
gosh.
growing and learning as they attend school. We hope you'll be excited to see Paldea brought to life in this animated series.
There's too much filler junk in these directs.
We have another Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet video to share with you all.
Yeah, you better. That was a terrible setup. And yeah, look, there's the leak that happened. We're gonna be able to battle Mewtwo in raids. That's not cinematic worthy, guys. Oh, Mew as well? I didn't read the leak, admittedly. I accidentally saw the Mewtwo part, but I'm still, you're not gonna be able to get me overly hyped just because there's a Pokemon. Thank you. This is a really cool cinematic, though. Can you imagine if the entire Pokemon anime looked like this? Shitty! Oh. Who's gonna save Mew? Nobody? Mew just looked at the camera. Oh. All the homies. Yeah, we're gonna Mew. Get Mew and Mewtwo. Okay.
We'll be holding an event called
I mean, that
Get
was a
Mew
really
and
cool
Mewtwo.
trailer.
Add Mew to your team and challenge a Mewtwo with the mightiest mark. The mythical Pokemon Mew and the legendary Pokemon
You can't get me
Mewtwo.
excited for terror
These
raids
two
because they
longtime
perform
rivals
like
are bringing their
crap.
fierce battles to Paldea.
It's more difficult to do a terror raid
Starting
than it's
right
worth.
now, you can add Mew to your team by entering
Starting
this
right
password
now,
in the
get
mystery
your
menu
Mew?
in your game.
Well,
Each
I'll do
Mew's
that
type,
while we're
nature,
on
and
stream.
moves will differ.
But when does
Enjoy adventuring in the Paldea region with a Mew that's all your own. Meanwhile,
They're just
the
handing out
legendary
Mews now.
Pokemon Mewtwo will be appearing in a special Terra Raid battle event.
in like a month?
Emerge victorious in this battle, and you'll be
What
able
is
to
this?
catch a Mewtwo with your
How
Ice
hard
Beam.
is it to
If
do?
you challenge Mewtwo with Mew at your side, be ready for something special.
I guess I'm not sure. Do they already have things like
We'll also
scheduled?
hold a number of other Terra Raid battle events that'll help you challenge Mewtwo.
Oh,
Train with your Mew and
What?
work together with your allies to take on
I'm not
Mewtwo.
training with my Mew. I'm giving him
This event
a
is
bunch of
slated
rare
to begin on
candies and
September 1st. We hope you'll take part in these events.
using my items to make him strong.
Finally, we'd like to share some updates about the DLC coming for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, titled The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero.
I just don't care about this. And I love Scarlet and Violet. But like, look, I don't care. Anything with a Game Freak logo on it doesn't mean anything. I do care that there's going to be new Pokemon to get. Yes, but you can only tease me with new Pokemon once until it's like, okay, there will be new Pokemon in the DLC. New Pokemon and returning Pokemon. New returning Pokemon. Poliwrath. That's a very good thing. I like Poliwrath. Paldea and characters with bizarre art or bizarre hairstyles. Like, I have no doubt this is going to be fun. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't need 3 cinematics for it. Like, just announce it, give me a cinematic, and release it. I don't care. Is that Appleton form new? Or am I not aware of... Oh. Bro. He turned into the crazy DLC Pokemon. I mean, cool, but like... At the end of the day, this is, once again, all meaningless to me. Like, I'm gonna play it. Yes. I'm going to enjoy it. Yes. But do I need this? No. I'm not a fan of DLC in the first place. Only in a game where it would make sense. And I'd like, I don't know. And by a game where it makes sense, I mean stuff like Smash, where it's like, yeah, you can release with 50 characters and then like continue to add them. That makes sense to me. But adding entirely new storylines as DLC for Pokemon games, like, what is that? I think that's a new Pokemon. I don't think have they talked about that? Or shown that previously? Or is that just someone that I didn't recognize off the bat? Huh. Is that? Yo. Those things looked cool. Politoed! We already do Politoed, was it? Politoed's one of my favorite Pokemon. Cool. Oh my gosh, stop. We don't... Okay, that's cool though. Is there a release date? I forget.
An old folktale passed down in the land of Kitakami.
An
Pokemon
old
trainers
folktale.
waiting to battle you.
I'm just happy that this isn't the last
Area
announcement.
Zero's hidden treasure.
Ideally, right?
Let's take a closer look at what we just saw.
They're gonna take a closer look, but how?
The DLC
Oh my gosh, we don't.
Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet, the hidden treasure of Area Zero.
Sorry, I've been very negative about
Your
this.
adventures will extend beyond the Paldea
And the
region.
worst part is I'm not even like disappointed because like I didn't really get that hyped for this.
Part 1.
Because I knew a Pokemon Presents, it's like, yeah, this is just gonna be digging way too deep into stuff people don't care about.
One of the teachers at Blueberry Academy.
And
You'll take part in this year's joint school trip.
that's about it. Maybe one or two solid announcements that matter.
Proud Mountain stands
So far, the most hype thing has been that there is going to be a Mew I can get today.
Rice paddies stretch across the land and
Like, cool, yeah, seeing the Pokemon in this low quality graphics video game in the overworld is so cool.
Variety of Pokemon species that can't be found in Paldea.
I hate the cinematics, man. They try so hard to make it look good.
Study at Blueberry Academy. The strong-willed Carmine and her younger brother, the meek and gentle Kieran.
I don't care.
Kieran uses a new evolution of Applin.
I was right.
Meet Diplin, a Pokemon that looks a lot like a candy apple.
Diplin.
You'll set out on a tour of Kitakami to learn
That's funny,
all about
okay.
the folktale passed down in
Maybe
history.
Diplin's the best part of this present so far. I don't
This
care.
folktale
Oh my
tells of
gosh.
a Pokemon who once saved Kitakami from an evil ogre. Okidogi,
This isn't direct news. This is
Serendipity.
like, this is a trailer you upload to your channel
And they're hailed as
a
heroes.
week before the
The
release.
land of Kitakami, inspired
Let
by
it
the
circulate.
tales of Royal 3 and the Ogre, the Festival of Masks is held each year.
Like, the people who are going to buy the DLC, they were going to buy the DLC anyway.
What mystery could lie behind this old folktale? We hope you'll all dive in and find out for yourselves.
No, you.
A traveling photographer is also visiting the village. Meet Perrin. It seems
I thought the captions on the auto YouTube caption said Karen, and I was like, no shot. Pokemon Snap.
In the Ogre Oustin minigame, you can pop ogre balloons and try for a high score.
Whoa.
As a reward, you'll get Mochi, which can help your Pokemon grow strong.
That might.
You can use Mochi to increase base points
I was gonna
in
say
Pokemon's stats.
this might actually be really
Reset a Pokemon's
important.
base points, so you can train your favorite Pokemon just the way you like.
Yeah.
And that's not all. You'll be getting the new Roto Stick too. Take photos with
Huh.
wider angles using the Roto Stick. Try out new poses and give your snapshots more variety.
Yeah. The Roto
Enjoy your
Stick.
full trip amid the beautiful land of
2. Stupid.
Part 2, the Indigo Disc.
Oh, they haven't even touched the.
Director
Oh my
Cyrano of
gosh.
Blueberry Academy, your academy.
We aren't getting more news. This is it.
As an exchange student. This is
Based on
Blueberry
the time
Academy, where
given.
your story will unfold. Amazingly enough, this newly built school lies mostly underwater.
Wow. It's a video game.
In the terrarium
Who cares?
within the school, you'll find the subtropical savanna biome, the lush coastal biome,
It's just like my Minecraft world.
canyon biome, and the freezing polar biome. A total of 4 artificially created areas. Each of these areas is home
I
to
actually had a
different
Minecraft map that looked like that.
You'll get to know the students of this
Where I
academy,
made
take
artificial
classes, and
biomes
experience a student
in a
life
sphere.
that's a bit different from what you're used to. The academy students
The
often
BB
see each
League.
other in battle, and they formed a group called the BB League.
The Blueberries League. That's my kind of league.
At the top
I
of
don't
the
care
field
about
stand
this.
the Elite Four.
I'm trying so hard.
There's the level-headed student Lacey, the fiery, battle-loving cook Crispin, the taciturn and cool-headed Amaris, and Drayton, whose laid-back attitude belies his impressive battle skills. His partner, Archaludon, is a new Pokemon that evolves from Duraludon. These fierce Paldea's trainers are
Hold on,
all
they're
waiting to
already
check.
adding
To
evolutions
battle
for
them, you'll first need to take on their elite trials.
Pokemon that they just
One of
made.
these trials even lets your Koraidon or
That's
Miraidon
kinda
run
wild.
around temporarily.
Just in like a
Perhaps its latent power will be fully unlocked.
lazy developer standpoint. I should say lazy developer, because Game Freak controls the
One of
developers and their
extracurricular activities
not their
at
output, but
Blueberry
their
Academy
time.
is the League Club. It even has its own club room, which you can redecorate as you please.
You gonna charge me $30 for this? Is that what we're doing?
In this room, you can find new ways to have fun, such as by changing up your Pokeball throwing style.
I mean, that's cool, but like, just another thing that could have been in the base game.
At one point during your studies here, you'll be able to invite trainers from Paldea to be your special instructors.
Why?
You can spend time with these trainers to get to know them better and battle them too. Finally, your adventure will lead you back to Paldea. What could the hidden treasure of Area Zero possibly be?
I love that music though. Best thing to come out of this game. Yeah.
That was Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet's DLC, The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. We hope you look forward to adventuring beyond Paldea's borders.
I mean, it'll be fun. But, guess what?
What did you think?
Don't care.
We now have the release date for Part 1, The Teal Mask.
That's
Please
soon.
watch for
That's in a
future
month.
announcements for more news on Part 2, The Indigo Disc.
I'm glad it's done by winter.
We hope you look forward to
Because
adventuring in
if
the
this
land of Kitakami,
managed to make
and
its
new
way into
encounters
next
awaiting
year,
you there.
I'd... Ugh.
That's all for today's presentation.
Of course it is.
Thank you for tuning in.
So, that was terrible. Yeah. That's... that was terrible. I don't really have a lot of thoughts. I was gonna, like, do a little segment where the Slugma powered home. Did you just autoplay this Pokemon? Do not autoplay in my house. No, here, we can full screen this and talk about it. That was not only disappointing, but unnecessary. That just wasted 35 minutes of my valuable time. I could have went to work I could have picked up a shift this morning instead. Like, I want to say I'm infuriated, but I expected it. So I was hoping to be even slightly like any semblance of not disappointed, but the most exciting things to happen were Pokemon Stadium 2, which in all reality is an old game. Like, I was expecting at least the announcement of some new game. Not a mainline. I wasn't expecting a mainline game. Some new spin-off or something. But that was just terrible. That was awful. That was just stuff we knew, plus like content on the DLC. Mostly stuff that was public. I mean, like just random mobile game news. It didn't need, though that direct, that presents, I should call it a presents because a direct is different. That presents could have been summed up in a couple tweets by the Pokemon Company. And that's really what it should have been. I don't think I have much else to say. There wasn't that much to talk about. We got some release dates. And that was terrible. That was terrible. I'm very curious as to how the world... I'm going to switch to my... Where are we? Look at all these layouts I have. To my egg. We're going to get back in Scarlet Violet. We'll go get our Mew. I want to see what Twitter's saying. Or X. September 13th, editing reaction now. No way you're actually excited. The teal mask? Like... There's a lot of talk about... I'm seeing on Twitter just a lot of stuff. But like... Somebody's got to be talking about how mid that was, right? Thank you. One of the top tweets. This could have been an email. Yeah, I see people talk. Most of the people are talking about how Raikou looks like a giraffe. The Paradox Raikou that they showed in the trailer. That's funny. Maybe if I, in the post video, I'll put a picture up. If I remember to do that. Mew and Mewtwo, that was cool. Like, it's just not stuff that matters. You know, let me connect to the internet. I suppose I have to buy the DLC soon, though. If I want to get those outfits beforehand, now that it's coming out in a month. Well, that was beyond... I shouldn't have even woke up for that, truthfully. Let's see. Give me my Mew. Nice. That, I mean, that's cool, but like, still not, not what I was looking for. I gotta edit the thought. Edit the title. I changed it to, what is that? The worst Pokemon Presents ever? Because it's certainly contending. That's for sure. Wow. That was some hot garbage. Let's check out our Mew. I suppose, right? Here's the issue. I gotta search for it. Wherever it landed, it's somewhere random. I have a bunch of holes in my box because I don't. Or I sort by Pokedex number. Is it in my box? Where's my Mew? Do I have to like go to a Pokemon Center? Well, we'll make our way over. Actually. We'll just fly. I didn't read the message that it said. I've been so... flustered by that terrible... Huh. Where is my Mew? Did I just not see it in the search? didn't go to the box I was in. So it should have went to then the first box that I have, which should be in here. Here it is. That's cool that they didn't even think about adding the ability to search for it. Just so you guys can gather how Pokemon's doing. Here we are. I got my own Mew. It's a Terra Ghost type for me. With Shadow Ball, Light Screen, Swift, and Life Dew. Well, that's a terrible garbage moveset. That changes nature too. That was astronomical. How mid that presents was. Let me see if my buddy's live. I know he said he was gonna stream. Let's see, is my dude live? Right now? No, he's not. He might have been awake for it then. But I was gonna talk to him about it, but no, we are not shiny hunting before the presents because we're just shiny hunting now. Sheesh. Talk about terrible. Huh. Well, yeah, I mean, I think, let's see what this shiny is. I think I might call the stream there, and go edit my reaction video, so I can get that up today, or within a reasonable time frame. Maybe tonight, I think, but yeah, I guess thanks everyone who came out and watched with me. I might stream tomorrow night. No promises. I have a crazy busy week. It's today Tuesday. I have a busy night. Ugh. Everything's so busy. But thank you everyone who came out and watched. It was terrible. For those of you who missed it, you didn't miss anything. So I appreciate you all as always. No video today, reminder. Unless I managed to get my reaction video edited this morning. But no Heart Gold video today. This was my check off for content today. But I'm hoping to get a reaction video up just about how terrible it was. So I will see you in the next stream, which is hopefully very, very soon.